in a bid to nip in the bud child marriage and female genital mutilation in Africa. The United Nations women are consulting and dialoguing with traditional institutions to end the menace. The decision of the United Nations women to involve traditional and cultural leaders became imperative following the resolutions in Nairobi and Blanca consultation on the roles of traditional institutions to tackle those scourge. Details in this report.
Playful nature.
The 4-day consultations conference, according to United Nations Women, is meant to address key barriers to the implementation of sustainable initiatives led by traditional and cultural leaders to end child marriage and FGM in the West and Central African region. They said the dialogue will also propose a framework for commitment that will be agreed upon and presented at AU Summit early next year by traditional institutions on the elimination of child marriage. Speaker after speaker, the stakeholders stressed the need for traditional institutions to contribute their quota in ending child marriage and female genital mutilation in West and Central African region.
The commitments even further to say that our policies should be safe homes, safe places for our girls to go to for safety, that traditional rulers and customary leaders are protectors of their people, of our children.
Can we look at our cultures again and rely on you, our royal fathers and our royal mothers? Because when you speak, the ground shakes. When you pronounce, people fear. So we want you to pronounce, please. We are begging you to pronounce.
Our recommendation for you is to prioritize our education so that we can be more employable. We don't want an Africa where the girls are in the background and just keep nodding. Those times are gone. We need to be empowered so that we can reach our fullest potential.
Worldwide, more than 700 women alive today were married as children. 17% of them, or 125 million, live in Africa. Approximately 39% of girls in sub-Saharan Africa are married before the age of 18. And child marriage is widespread in West and Central Africa, as well as East and Southern Africa.
Other stakeholders who spoke underscored the need for drastic measures to be taken to curb the harmful practices in Africa.
Child marriages are a huge setback in the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. We know that any cultural practice that infringes on the rights of citizens should not be given space in the modern society.
The high rate of child marriage combined with a rapidly growing population could have a devastating human and development consequences if we don't do anything now. The number of girls married as children will double by 2025, and Africa will become the region with the highest number of child brides in the world.
This initiative is not only a moral imperative for humanity, but also a realization of the fact that our aspirations for sustainable development will not be achieved if the travesty of the harmful practices continue to constitute a barrier to the achievement of gender equality and women's empowerment.
Earlier in his opening remark, the Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Nnemeka Ugochukwu, said culture and traditions are subject to change with time. Also in his keynote address, the Emir of Shonga, Dr. Aliru Ndanusa Yaya, advocated enabling policies that would tackle the menace.
Culture and tradition are not static, and they must change with times, because culture and tradition are for the benefit of we human beings rather than the other way around.
We should monitor every marriage. Sometimes people are close, you can get it reported. There are things you can do to monitor. I will not. The birth registration is a thing which you must try to really enforce. Relate to the MPC. Once births are registered, 18-year-olds and 18-year-olds. But once you start using 18-year-old, you come to problem.
Delegates from 15 African countries were present at the consultations conference held in Lagos, Nigeria.
It binds a woman to lesser when she's forcibly circumcised.